Okay, test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. It looks like we're live. I'm going to check real quick, look what the logs are saying. Yep, we are live. Okay, welcome back to Real Cats Fishing. Your host, Glenn with the City Valley Fishing Field Team, COAF on YouTube. And this round, what do I got for you? Well, we're just going to talk a little about fishing. Well, actually, we're talking live streaming. Okay, so these last few, I've been doing these test live streams, trying to make sure that I got my gear set up correctly, and I've got my phone currently on my mobile plan. I have an iPad that is connected to YouTube along with my virtual machine up in the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, on a virtual machine there. And I have it connected to a travel router. So it's got this OLAP, GLI Net OLAP, or Opal travel router connected to this USB-C connection to a power bank. And then I have the tethered to a USB modem. Okay, you can see the green lights there. And that is what's powering, or actually that's what is connected to my iPad device. I have also a old Galaxy 5 that I use that I can also connect to. And what I've been doing is I've been really just testing things out, trying to make sure that everything is working, because I would really like to take this down to the coast over there in the Galveston fishing area. And I think this is the form factor that I'm going to be using when we're sitting there fishing the pier, trying to do some live streaming. Phone will be in this a harness that I'll wear, and that'll be the phone, and I'll be feeding into the phone, into the virtual machine, and getting onto YouTube. And the intent there is to be able to give you some real good engagement while taking advantage of this secure, reliable SRT protocol that should get me some at least better video, if not more consistent, stable video while we're out there, because sometimes things may be a little bit hard when it comes to being able to stay connected. Okay, so I'm going to be on the coast and hopefully being able to engage with y'all while I'm out there fishing. Okay, and this is another round of tests that I've been doing. This is, I think, now the third, fourth iteration. Okay, it looks like Pro Boys is on. Howdy, howdy. Just talking another test stream where I am playing around with the travel router. Okay, so travel router right here. Okay, USB tethered modem, and that allows me to hook into with my iPad. 9th generation, so I have that USB-C. If it did have that USB-C connection, I could connect into the tethered mobile directly. All right, howdy, howdy. Okay, all right, and I'll be on 5G on the phone, streaming this SRT protocol to a virtual cloud machine, and so far I'd say about the 4th, 5th iteration now that I've tested this, and I am seeing some really good results. One thing that I noticed when I've been testing this portion of it right here. Hi, Ground Fog, how's it going? Glad to see you back here again tonight. Right here is an Opal travel router, USB-C modem. I've got it on the Cocoon Grid. It's what it's called, and the USB-C modem right here, and that's what's actually tethered to the travel router. And this is going to allow me to kind of just take it anywhere. Small package here. I can put it on my iPad or have it nearby, and this should get me the connectivity that I'm looking for while I'm on the coast. Okay. This battery lasts about 4-5 hours powering this baby, so I can just let it keep running. And it is currently hooked into my iPad, okay, right here, 9th generation, and I've got some log files showing just to let me know if the stream is going well. And I'll tell you what, right now, it's looking really good right now. I'm seeing basically no latency, or not latency, but no lost frames, and it looks like it's holding steady. So that's going to be good. All right. And the main intent here is just to really be able to engage with y'all in this format. So at this point, I'm just going to let it run. If anyone has any questions, comments, and whatnot, definitely throw them out there. I have been doing some fishing lately. Yesterday, I made it to Bethany for a quick trip, about 35-minute quick trip, right before the sun set, and I was able to catch 2 bass, I believe, and I lost 2 other bass on that foam grasshopper. I would have stayed longer, but unfortunately I ended up hooking into some, I don't know what it was, but it ended up breaking my tippet, and I ended up losing my fly. So I'm going to have to tie me another one right there. Let's see if I can show you. Right back there is my fly tying table, and it's a peak fly tying vise. Let me go grab it over here. Actually, let's just walk over there, take advantage of this mobility that we have. Okay, this is the peak fly tying vise right there, and that's what I pretty much tie everything. I do have an older rotary vise. This is one where I actually make tube flies with. It's got an attachment here that allows me to do the tube flies. And then over here is an older one right here that I use for, I think I use it now for just tying jigs and whatnot, when I need to. All right. So, yeah, good engagement. Looks like we got some folks on. Certainly call out a few things if you have anything. But at this point, I just really want to get the stream working and making sure that I've got a solid connection when I'm out there with you guys. Hopefully here in the near future, fishing Galveston fishing piers here in Texas. All right. Other things, well, let's just show you what I got in the man cave. I got different fishing poles all around. There. I got some hats, a bunch of poles. You can see some gaps in the line. Bottom line, the gaps are because I moved them over here because I'm using these, or kind of flip-flopping. You can see I got some ukuleles. Speaking of ukuleles, right here, I love the ukulele. So yeah, love fishing, love ukuleleing. Oh yeah, I love the ukulele. Anyways, ukuleles, fishing, hey, that's my jam. Okay, other things I got in here. I do love my 3D printer. It's the Anchor Make. I think they call it Eufy Make or something. I forget what, but I've made some different gear with it, be it from camera gear as well as fishing gear, to include some various fishing not flies, but lures. And this is a pretty easy setup. I just have to connect the software, be it my phone or on the computer, and things are good. Gotta have some coffee. You always gotta have some coffee. Gotta have some of that wakey juice, because some mornings it may be a little harder to get up in the morning versus other ones where you really need a little pick me up. You know what I mean? Okay. And over here, there's some retired cameras that I actually use on the fly. Mainly this one. The Hero 5 is one that I'm using for my live streams where I'm doing some demos. Back here, this is the ATEM Mini, Blackmagic ATEM Mini. This is a 3D printed cover that I have, kind of protect things. And that's the one where you're seeing me do a live stream, where you're seeing me kind of switch things over from a camera to another camera. That's what I'm using as a switcher. And over there is an old school T2i Rebel. Okay. At times you'll see me sitting there talking and I'll come out of focus and you'll just kind of see me reach over to the camera and start twisting. What I'm doing is I'm doing my manual focus, because it's not an autofocus feature, when I have it set up with the macro lens. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. The rest of it, I got some podcasting gear back over here that's more portable, so I can connect that podcasting gear here now send it to the SRT stream, give you a little more sound effects and whatnot, and kind of let things run from there. But so far, I would say this is working really well. I've got some solid connectivity with the iPad device right now, and I believe this is going to help me when I'm on the coast, being able to do a little fishy and stay connected well. You can see just 2% has dropped on here since we started the stream, and I have to admit, I do like this. I do like this gridded piece. This one is kind of organized things for me pretty nicely, and I do like things organized. And what I'm mainly looking at when I'm on the coast is looking at making sure that it's easy setup, but quick to put away, quick to stand up, and at the same time, just a simple form factor is what I was looking for. And I think I've got it at this point. Pretty much I could do everything from a phone, one phone, and do everything, but I won't be able to engage with y'all. And that's why I've got this travel router and the iPad. I can connect a laptop to it. I could go with the Galaxy S5 and tether it over or connect it wirelessly to the travel router. It's an old Galaxy 5 that I don't even have a cellular plan or data plan on it anymore, but I can use it as a second monitor. With the browser capability, I can hook into the travel router and get online and get to the YouTube site and be able to engage with y'all. So yeah, I would say this is be pretty good so far. So do stay tuned here in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully you'll see myself out there fishing, and we'll be able to kind of touch base with the other in real time using this setup here. SRT, Secure, Reliable Something Protocol, feeding into a virtual machine in the cloud on the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, always free tier plan, so I'm not paying anything for it. And that's feeding from there into YouTube through an RTMP protocol, because that is what YouTube supports. And what that does is I can tweak the SRT stream so I can kind of lessen any latency or lag or lost frames, so things run a little smoother, plus use less bandwidth, which is perfect when you're working in an area where there's, well, instead of the 5G ultra capacity, I'm going to be having maybe 4G LTE. Well, guess what? This thing should be able to support it. All right, so do stay tuned. Going to be back again, and we'll be on the coast over here sooner than later, and I'm hoping to be able to get out there and do a little fishing and get some engagement with y'all, just to let you know how things are going. All right, next time we'll catch y'all later.